So hello once again guys, after a very long time, maybe 3 or 4 months. Camera was on, I was not talking. I wanted the video to do the talking for me. I just wanted y'all to feel the new motorcycle as far as possible. I had ridden this motorcycle for 2352 kilometers, that is 2352 kilometers, and sadly I am so caught up with my work that I'm unable to get time during the day to shoot a vlog. I have been trying to do the vlog for quite some time now, but nonetheless I am recording it today. In the evening time. I generally try to avoid shooting a vlog during the evening since the footage is not that satisfactory, but I couldn't wait any longer. So I am speechless about this motorcycle, the Duke 390 Generation 3. The power, if you ask me, anybody from the Generation 1 batch seeing my video, no, you won't be impressed. If you like your motorcycle, the Gen 1 Duke 390, then you're definitely not going to like this one. This definitely does not have that raw power in it, which the Gen 1 had, but it does have the premiumness in it, which the Gen 1 was lacking. If you see this motorcycle as another premium 400cc class motorcycle with all the top-notch features and everything, every possible thing which is there technically at the moment, then you're going to love this motorcycle. It is definitely nimble, very agile, extremely powerful. I mean, the most powerful in its class as far as I know. And features and everything you already must have, must be knowing. So won't waste time in giving all such details. I had a Gen 2 Duke 390, the first lot of the BS6 ones. The problem I had faced in that bike was that it was not that tractable, but this one is very tractable. So just look at the speeds, okay? I'm doing 50 kilometers per hour. Let me just take the side lane. So I'm in the 5th gear and let me drop the speed. Fifth gear, 30, okay? So still the engine is not knocking, nothing, no misbehaving, nothing. And from here I can just whack open the throttle and the bike will pull. So you can understand that the tractability of this Generation 3 motorcycle, Generation 3 Duke 390, is massively improved, and that's a very good thing, very good thing, especially for a bike that is primarily made for the city ride. The brakes, I am really impressed. The suspension, I just need not say anything. I mean, it's out of the world. It's just out of the world. At least the motorcycles that I had ridden till date, this is the best one. Forget about the adjustability, that is a bonus. So these are a few things, that collectively had won my heart like anything. I mean, within the city, if you have a good suspension, number one, the ride quality is going to be too good. If you have good tractability from the motor, it's definitely going to be extremely easy to ride within the city, even in the traffic. Yep, one more thing I must mention over here. The cooling capability of this motorcycle has also been improved. Now it comes with a curved radiator with 2 fans, so the cooling duty is also enhanced to a big extent. It does heat up, but it cools down very fast, so it's no longer an issue. Another big advantage from this motorcycle is the ride height. I mean, the saddle height of this motorcycle has reduced. If I'm not mistaken, it's somewhere around 790 mm. And at the same time, the ground clearance is also improved. I mean, is also increased. So that's a magical thing. Work of genius that KTM had implemented in this one. So I am really impressed about the engineering stuff that went in this motorcycle. Fit and finish levels are also a notch higher than the previous generation, all the generation of Dukes. Not just a notch, it's 2-3 notches higher. I mean, very good quality, at least for the price that they are charging. Very good quality. Now if you ask me about the quick shifter, that is also another useful feature in this motorcycle. Useful for people who like to take this motorcycle to its limits. I am not particularly that kind of a motorcyclist, but I had used that feature just for the heck of using it a few times, and boy oh boy, it is magical, guys. For people like me who has never used a quick shifter before in their lives, this is my first motorcycle with a quick shifter that I am riding, and I have used it, so it was magical and it works like a charm. Not the downshifts. The downshifts, at least in my motorcycle, the downshifts are having a little bit of an issue, but that's okay. I am not a racer, neither am I a track oriented person, so that's just a mood enhancer for me. If you know what I mean. So, but the upshifts are incredible, buttery smooth. I mean, without the clutch. Maybe I will show you all that feature in my upcoming vlogs with this motorcycle. There are a few downsides of this motorcycle as well, like when the bike is cold, I mean after the cold start and after the bike warms up, a little bit of jitteriness in the low speeds for a couple of minutes until it reaches its own comfortable temperature. It has its own mind. That's okay, I can understand that, and I am absolutely fine with it, but that could be annoying for few people, especially for those who would jump into this segment, I mean this category of motorcycle from a different category. So it could be bothersome to those people, but it's temporary. Once the bike reaches its optimal temperature, that thing goes away. I would make a dedicated video about all the features of this motorcycle, since it's a long list. So stay tuned for that. And as I was saying, there are a few niggles, so Another one is the side stand indicator. I mean, the side stand sensor has a mind of its own. Basically, sometimes what happens, even if the side stand is pulled up, the sensor doesn't sense it, and there is no issue with the sensor as per the service center guys. I had reported this thing in the first service, so they couldn't do anything about it. But there is a logical explanation which I have with me, which even the service center guys didn't have. So maybe I would talk about it in my next vlog or next to next vlog. Apart from all these mingling issues, I don't find any big deal. I mean big issues with this motorcycle. All and everything is fine. It's so quick, so powerful that it's going to make you forget about all these small niggles. Vibrations, yes. Me being a guy coming from Honda, of course vibration is there. It's there. It's more than the Generation 2 Duke 390, but it's livable, very very much livable. Given the power it generates, I personally feel with that kind of power, if a little bit of buzziness is not there in the motorcycle, you don't feel that mechanical feeling from the motorcycle. You don't get that mechanical feeling from the motorcycle. So that is absolutely fine, and it's something which I like. Another downside of this motorcycle is its fuel economy. I mean, I won't call it a downside, since people planning to buy this motorcycle should not think about fuel economy. I mean, I'm not boasting things. I'm not a super rich person, but there are a few things for which you need to pay a price. So that is something which you should keep in your mind if you are planning to buy this motorcycle. If you ask me, with my kind of riding, I don't ride very rough, I don't ride very hard, even if it is this bike which continuously provokes you to ride fast. But still, I'm mature enough to manage such provocations. So with my kind of riding, it returns me around 18 to 20 kilometers per hour. 18 to 20 kilometers per liter. So that could be shocking for a lot of people who are planning to buy this motorcycle and who are not aware that it gives such low fuel economy. I won't call it poor, because it's quite a powerful motorcycle, so it's understandable. If you understand that law of power and fuel economy, so you shouldn't call it poor fuel economy, you should call it low fuel economy. That being said, everything is fine. It's a breeze to ride this motorcycle, even in these kind of traffic or bumper to bumper traffic. No issues whatsoever. Very light, very nimble, and the suspension is awesome. Suspension plays a very very big role in the overall ride experience of a motorcycle. Quite logical, but we miss that part a lot when we go for choosing a motorcycle for us. And if you all are wondering, yes, I have installed the GV top box in this one as well. I mean, it's a switch thing. When I go out with my highness, I just with the help of the key, I just take the box off this bike and install it in the highness, and vice versa, because I know that box could make this bike look, the Duke look a little awkward. Not all will like it, but I can't help it, guys. Once you get used to with not carrying a backpack and yet carrying all your stuffs together in your ride, once you get used to it, you cannot live without it. So I had to do that. Bought the top rack from Zana website, and bought another. In fact, I had bought it when I had the G310 GS, that extra plate for the GV top box from Bike and Biker. So I just removed that from the GS when I sold it and install it in this one, and that's all the need. That's all the need for the top box. So that's it for today, guys. I'm sorry I couldn't upload, I couldn't record a video during the daytime, but I'll try and do it very soon with this motorcycle, with perhaps all the features of this motorcycle, and which all features I like and I use, because I don't use all the features like the Bluetooth and all such stuffs are of no use to me. I'll explain that too, why I say so. So stay tuned for my upcoming vlogs with this motorcycle. And if you're wondering about the Highness, because I know most of my subscribers, most of my viewers are from the Highness family, so yeah, definitely that bike is there. It's a keeper. I am definitely keeping it. It's there, but a lot of service related works are due in it, like the chain sprocket is again gone for a toss. It needs a replacement and a little bit of service here and there. So I'm going to do all those things, and I'm going to write that as well. So vlogs will be there regarding the Highness as well. Okay, so stay tuned for all these videos, guys. Thank you for supporting my channel. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your likes, comments. Please do comment, as I love reading all your comments and replying each one of them. Sorry if I miss one or two. So take care of yourself, guys. Ride safe, ride hard, always be with your loved ones. Tata, bye bye, take care. GoPro, stop recording.